All right, let me see if I gotta get Punch back in here. Yo, Punch, get back up in here, nigga. Hey, yo, I don't want today to sound like today's the morning day. Hey, let me. While I am, I'm sad that he got locked up. There's a lot of sides to it. I've had multiple conversations with him about what he may or may not be involved with and what is the baggage that's coming with him and what the consequences might be. And you know what I mean? Everybody's going to be their own man. It doesn't mean that because he didn't listen to me or because whatever. That's my homie. That's the homie. I judge people how they treat me. You feel me? In terms of friendship. Now, could I still call him an idiot for doing some other shit? Yeah, but do I consider him a friend? Yeah. All right, let me see if I can get my man Punch back in. And by the way, if you don't know, so Punch, he works with 50. He's worked at This Is 50, and also he became 6ix9ine's tour DJ. Where is Punch at? Is he in here? Yo, Lil Boom, salute to my nigga Lil Boom. Hey, if y'all don't know, man, my guy Lil Boom, super talented artist out of Florida. Yo, he's up next. Facts. Where else Punch at? I think Punch driving. This nigga Punch probably like really driving. And by the way, I know some of y'all right now, y'all can't wait. Y'all like, yo, we just want to see act cry. No, bro. Like, yo, again, honestly, I'm glad that I didn't wake up or I didn't get called on some news like, yo, I've thought that many times, like, yo, your homie just got shot or something like that. Like, nigga, that would be really devastating. And he made his choices, and we'll see what it is. I don't know what's what, but the reason why I have an optimistic outlook on shit is that he's gonna be all right. He's gonna be okay. And again, if you're willing to get down how you get down, you gotta be willing to face what you face with it. It's my guy, but it is what it is, right? Yo, Portland, Oregon, what up, yo? So, and again, who knows? Shit, they might let that nigga out and be like, oh, well, the feds ain't gonna let you out like that. But the feds might just be like, hey, you get the lead, the smallest charge out of everybody. You're just the biggest name. Who knows? Punch is here. Where Punch at? Oh, I gotta add him. Oh, yeah, my nigga right here, man. Yo, I met first time ever in Santa Ana, California, yo. Punch killed it, though. Yo, Punch.
Yeah.
I know. I don't know if I gave you credit, but yo, you killed it.
This is the honest. Listen, I need a pound sign. Pin something. Pin that. Like Punch killed it in Santa Ana. Let's talk positive.
Yeah, you did. Nah. I ain't gonna lie. No. Wait. Because I'm not no hater though. I remember, 6ix9ine never really performed in New York ever, which that's like one of the craziest things ever, right? But still, when he did perform, like one of his earliest performances, I think he just came out. I don't know if it was his show. Who cares? But you were DJing, and the way you said, I watched like the video of it. The way you set it up, I completely got why he picked this tour DJ. You probably killed it.
This is yo. If there's a fan that's screen saving this, send it to me, because Act don't give props. So when he give this,
you're a liar. You're a liar.
Yo, this is what I need screen recorded. Somebody DM this to me ASAP. Nah, you wanna know what it is, Act, and I'm a beat.
I'm not gonna lie. Yo, this is the thing. When I watched Santa Ana, I said, Punch is doing amazing as a DJ, and he also did amazing as a hype man. Sometimes a nigga gotta hire a separate hype man. You get me? The DJs just know how to drop the records at the right time and just say, yo, y'all fuck with 6ix9ine, you know what I mean? But he was working a crowd. You feel me? So you did your thing, bro. Did your thing.
This is serious shit. And I think that this is what happened. I think a lot of DJs, this is what I think happened. To tap on this real quick, I think a lot of rappers stopped like value in their DJs, my opinion. And then DJs started being like, nobody fucks with me, so I'm gonna just do some basic shit. That's what I personally feel, because a lot of DJs don't do shit no more. And a lot of artists don't allow DJs to move the crowd. You see me, I go to the front of the stage. I brought Akademiks out that night. Like, we had a bunch of fucking fun. And there's more fun to come, because we're going to have more shows. We not, everybody going to be out. It's going to be good shit. And
I ain't gonna lie, yo, Punch. Watching you fucking, like, kill that shit, I was like, I might need to get back on my DJing tip and go on a college tour, bro.
Yo, Punch, I told you,
Punch,
man, you go get this bag.
Yo, Punch, you trying to go? Me and you on a college tour. What up? What up?
I promise you, it's lit. And then you tell me you got tunes though. Like, we don't just gotta play records. We got some tunes.
What's up? What's up?
I like some tunes. I'm from Brooklyn. At the end of the day, Canarsie, Flatbush, all my West Indians on check it. Be clear. We from Brooklyn. We can play some reggae. We can play rap. It's fun,
I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think it was being there with you. I was like, low key. I'm like, yo, low key. We could go on some Punch versus Act type of shit. Bro.
I wish, bro. Listen, you the clout god. Listen, I'll work the fuck out of this. I promo it. I tell 50.
Nigga, you get busy, bro. You get busy. I respect it, yo. I respect it.
I appreciate that. If you just screen recorded this, guys, send it to me and beat it.
This guy, man.
This is gonna be our promo shit to send it to colleges. Yo, Duke. Akademiks versus Punch.
Nah, for real. Nah, I'm down for it. I'm down for it.
It's big bags. And college is big bags, and all of the money is there. And colleges have the greatest crowds out, because when you in college, you don't care about anything other than the moment. You don't have bills. You don't have
I've been waiting for a moment to like re-enter DJing, because I think I've gained such a brand in like running my mouth and like the media part that people are like, you don't DJ, and then I see Punch fucking killing. I'm like, man, I could do both. I might need to start doing it, bro.
You need to. And it's
Punch, set it up, bro.
What it is.
Punch, set it up. Tell me what I need to do.
Oh, I like this shit. We're gonna make this. This is gonna be big bag talk.
I'm serious.
You think I'm playing? I want this. I want fun. Like, at the end of the day, nobody cares. And that's the shit. I've DJed for other artists before, but 6ix9ine is the most fun. You get what I'm saying? And 6ix9ine is fun, and he lets me have fun. Like, yo, Punch, go out 30, 40 minutes before, and we boom up the crowd and we go crazy. That's the shit that makes our shows better. That's what I was talking to you the other day. I was like, show-wise, we have one of the best shows because it's fun.
Well, I can't really see. I'm not gonna comment on that still, because I have to see more of a sample size, and also it depends on what level of show we're talking about.
Correct.
Because sometimes niggas add so much production value to their concert. Yo, you go out to Travis Scott or Drake concert.
Travis Scott shit was some.
Yo, you see a million fireworks, just like July 4th and New Year's Eve. You see shit floating up in the air.
Amusement park.
You see people. It's ridiculous.
Travis Scott shit is crazy. Travis, like, just to talk, I looked at the video the other day last night at Travis Scott show, the Astro World shit. It's unbelievable. The nigga brought a whole amusement park. Like it's big money. Like, it's big money.
Yo. Wait. Are you? Wait. Have you communicated with anybody from 6ix's team or not?
Team, since last night?
Yeah.
Nah, nobody. They're not even allowed to talk yet.
No, not the people locked up. I'm talking about like, have you communicated with like the people who have been around him?
Oh yeah.
Like,
everybody, we around. We still there. I was still, after all of the smoke. I don't know how many was still left for what he chose, but I was still there. And there was a lot of people who just before Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever that shit came out, was so avid. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people. So yeah, I still talk.
Well, like,
I spoke to 6 yesterday. I spoke to Shotty yesterday. I spoke to niggas, and just regular shit.
Shit. No, I mean, shit. Even a girl. Yo, yesterday I had to reach out to Jay. Like, dead serious. I'm like, yo, cause I wasn't with him. I'm like, yo, who would have been with this nigga?
Thanks.
I'm like,
I know. Y'all went viral Saturday night. I was in the house, like, so this is what we're gonna do tonight, guys. Good.
Nigga, I was off this and I was in the studio, nigga.
He was on the head.
Yeah, low key, I didn't know. I thought it was like I was even wilding more than I would have. Like, if I knew that was his girlfriend, I would have chilled out a little bit more. But I was like, all right, this is just a joint. Like, yo, let's get it.
Look, this is girl. If it's his joint, he didn't have to say that's his girl. He could have said,
nah, but that nigga will say anything online.
I mean, listen, we're aware of who we talking about. Let's talk about something for a moment. Serious shit. Yo, who hot, man? Who hot in New York? Can I, if we gonna have this platform, can I help put on my town with some attention? Who hot?
Oh man, you New York niggas love talking about New York. Okay. I was asking a question before, right? So in terms of like who's hot now from New York or whatever, who do you think is hotter?
Hot right now?
Hold on. No, wait. I'm gonna give you two options. I've been hearing so much noise about this one guy. It's Lil TJ.
I said his name last time. Facts or not?
Everybody keeps saying Lil TJ. I'm like to the point that I had to ask somebody who I'm cool with, like, nigga, are you getting paid by it? Like, the fuck? But it's like, I guess he's that hot. Anyway.
Yeah.
Lil TJ or Jay Critch?
Lil TJ. Lil TJ got a fan base that's astronomical. His fan base is crazy. You know, his fan base is crazy. His fan base is he got the young crowd from Uptown. The Bronx needed some new energy. I fuck with TJ. Like right now, if you talk about the new niggas, you're talking about Flip De Niro, you're talking about Lil TJ, and you're talking about 6ix9ine.
There's another dude that starts with a J.
Jeezy Moolah.
Okay.
That's my guy. He's home. This is it. He just came home. Jeezy Moolah next up. I'm stamping it.
You always like really go hard for New York artists.
But I catch him. Let's be honest. Bobby Rowdy. 2 Milli, we stood by Designer. I gave Designer's first interview. I introduced Designer to 50 before he even blew, before the Ye deal. Designer tell you that. I was playing Casanova before it was cool. I used to be Young and May DJ. I was breaking her when niggas was not fucking with that shit. When they was like, what you mean a girl rapper? I did that whole shit. Go back, Google it. I did that shit. Pressure, my guy.
Okay, I'm going to put you in a tight spot then. I like this.
I know.
So Designer now.
Yeah, talk to me.
What do you think is missing or wrong? Because I made a statement on Everyday Struggle. I don't care if people agree with it. I think, a lot of people say, oh, he sounds like Future. And I was like, okay, that's a fact. But I do believe he raps better than Future. Like, the New York is still in him. I still think he could make records. I liked Outlet. I liked Price Tag.
Outlet
I
was
liked
great.
Timmy Turner. I liked a bunch of records. Yeah. What's not connected?
You want to know what it is? It's mad simple. You want to know?
Label?
Designer popped before he could acquire the humongous cult following. So a lot of the people that learned who he was came because of the hit record. So he didn't have the humongous cult following. And that's what usually makes the difference of successful artists in 2018, 2017. It's cult following. When you break with the hit record, his let me tell you something. This is real shit. I heard Panda and Applebee's with 100-something spins in December of 2015. Downtown Brooklyn. When I brought him up, he had 1,800 followers. He was not like super scorching. He was just a talented nigga that I had met earlier that year with my nigga Fresher when they had a record in the summer. Designer was just on the come up. Panda blew. Designer was growing 2,000, 3,000 followers a day when the record blew. And then the world is finding out who Designer is at the exact second that his fan base was growing. So the record and his fan base is growing the same way, but the cult following, he couldn't develop it. That takes time. You get what I'm saying? So when he's putting out records, he doesn't have the 100,000 people that will go to war for him and be like Designer only. But Designer's music is fire. He don't have the fan base that niggas can have to go to war for him.
I'm gonna ask you 3 people to compare to. I understand that theory because I believe in that 100%.
So you agree?
So 3 names in. 3 names in. Young M.A., Fetty Wap, 6ix9ine.
I was with M.A. and Fetty. What you mean with Shaq?
I feel like, unless I'm missing something, I don't feel like 6ix9ine's cold following is there. I feel like they're there for the record.
No, I mean, Shaq be down with Travis. So I actually feel different. I feel like he got the cult following that's going to come.
Because of Travis, or do you think because of his own music?
I mean, how you going? That's like cutting down the middle. You can't separate shit. That's his affiliation.
No. But affiliation didn't work for Designer. Designer was down with Kanye.
Yeah, but Kanye is too big. Kanye don't have that cult following. Kanye got the huge fan base. Kanye is like
Kanye don't got a cult following.
Hear me. Hear the words that I'm using. Hear the words. Kanye is the next level above that. Like the Drake, the Kendrick. Kanye's above that. Kanye has the mass. You get what I'm saying? Like the whole shit.
Yo,
the cult following.
Yeezy disciples are one of the big. Yo, Kanye. I could rate.
I was using the word. I'm using the word differently. Like this doesn't just like I believe the cult, just the cult following, is a level under what Ye and them niggas have. Ye and them niggas is above that, and that's why I feel like Travis. Once you get the cult following for enough and the hit records, then you become Travis, Drake, Kendrick, Cole, because they get the and the cult.
I'm gonna give you the best example. I get the cult following thing you're saying, even though I still believe Kanye has the craziest cult following.
I agree with what you're saying. I worded it wrong. You're right.
All right. But if we're going with cult following, I only believe the cult following fucks with the affiliate or the person they're co-signing if the music is still in the realm of what the cult already likes. Travis Scott music and Sheck West music is different. I'm going to also give you an example. Look at The Weeknd, who has XO, and he has a bunch of artists on XO.
Yeah.
Okay, Nav is his own thing, and Nav is kind of developed, whatever. Understood. But look at like Belly. Belly's completely different from The Weeknd, and right. I don't believe The Weeknd fans are just running to Belly.
That's a fact. Belly's good though. That mumble rap album was good.
Okay, but I'm just talking about if we're gonna just give Sheck West the pass.
I see what you're saying.
You get me?
Okay, but why did you put him with Fetty and MA?
I put him with those people because I felt when they came out, their records were so big that people didn't get a chance to really say, back to your point, we didn't get the chance to be, we're just Fetty fans. We don't only fuck with RGF Island, My Way, Trap Queen, 6ix9ine. We know Fetty when he was making this, and that's what most of the artists that really. The reason why this is to even bring 6ix9ine into it. The reason why I believe 6ix9ine could sell out 5,000 or 8,000 people in Europe is because before we ever knew him for Gummo, that nigga was making cult following. So, like he had a cult like following, and a lot of that following is overseas too.
Yeah, facts. I know.
So if he did not make those type of records, and if he didn't have that fan base, his career, of course, he made a lot more hits afterwards. But Gummo, we would all looked at him like you don't have a cult fan base, but he had a cult following there. I don't believe Sheck West has a cult following yet. I don't believe Young M.A. had a cult following because if she did, like she wouldn't be dropping so many freestyles after she dropped the hit. They would be supporting a lot more shit of hers, and I don't feel like that's there. Now we could even maybe that's because she also didn't sign, but that's another story. But then Fetty Wap dropped so many hits. I don't feel like people there isn't a cult Fetty Wap following right now.
See, agreed. I'll say this. This is the difference, and this is just crazy. Like you got me talking about. I don't really talk about it too much. We haven't spoken in a while, but let's just tap on this to give her due respect. M.A. definitely had a cult following. Her cult following wasn't humongous like other artists. You got to remember, she's the first of her kind. You get what I'm saying? And by her kind, it's just straight up and down to address the elephant in the room. That whole gay girl shit, she was the first of her kind. You know what I mean? The way that rapper was boldly and she was like, yeah, I fuck bitches. And what? And that shit was daring and that shit was bold and she was the first of her kind to do that shit. That has a cult following. She was selling out shows with just that crowd and that fan base that loved her for being bold before Ooh. When Ooh came, she started developing more of the
I never knew that. And this is 100%. She used to sell out smaller venues, but she used to sell out her shit. You get what I'm saying? The difference, Fetty Wap is more like Designer, to where that the hit records were bigger than everything else. The difference with Designer and Fetty came
it was like I leave, and I'm gonna be very real. And I've spoke to designer about this sometimes, and I spoke to Fetty. You leave and don't get to know enough of their personal. You know what I mean? When you, and I tell 6 this too. I'm like, yo, be personal with your music. You get what I'm saying? Like, really let your story breathe through your music. That's where Drake wins. That's where Cole wins. That's where Kendrick wins. You get what I'm saying? To get to
the new guys, I remember having the same conversation with X. When everybody, well, he had a Cole following that knew who he was. But I said, bro, you know how you gonna get everybody to love you? At these shows, don't just perform your fucking hits. Talk to these motherfuckers. Like that, because we had a conversation.
You said that last week. You said that 2 weeks ago to 6. You said that 2 weeks ago. You said that 2 weeks ago.
Did I?
Said talk, because personal connection lasts longer than anything. That's where the cult following develops. When you give them when they know, their mom died, their dad was on drugs, their cousin was their inspiration. That's the shit that makes the fans stay with you. And that's why I talk a lot and I do a lot of shit to just be open. It's like, be transparent. The most transparent artists are the ones that are usually the most successful. Now, of course, there are exceptions, but the ones who last the longest, like, we know Drake's whole life, bro. Like, niggas know his mom, his pops, his
he got a crush on, period.
We know all his old catties. Niggas know niggas' whole life. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's the shit that makes Drake. I think, to be honest, we might know more of Drake's life than any other artist, and that might be why he's the biggest artist in the game right now. Because he has more opportunities for people to connect with him. You can connect with the arrogant Drake. You can connect with the I fuck bitches. You can connect with the girls broke my heart. You can connect with the club. You can connect with the I want to save the bitches. He gives you so many opportunities to be like, damn, Aubrey, I love you, nigga. You get what I'm saying?
Yo. He admitted his most embarrassing moments, him going through purses. But hold on real quick. Hey, yo, I just pinned that comment. Yo, I need y'all to comment who's cuter, me or Punch. I need to know.
I'm telling you, man. I got verified girls following me, and I'm not even famous yet, man. They fucking with the nigga, man. Following is the least of the connections, but hey.
Wait. Send me those names, though. wait. Who's cuter?
I've been lit. Yo, this club. This club right, this is good. They caught it. They caught it already. Listen.
Screenshots.
He's trying to get his light skin snap on. It's not the same thing.
Nigga, I listen to Drake. He's my favorite rapper. Fuck you, nigga.
Drake is my favorite rapper. Drake is really it, man. I don't think Drake OVO, I fuck with that OVO shit. I fuck with it. And it's, you know what I mean? Like, I connect with Drake more than a lot of the other artists. Like, Cole is dope. I know Cole, like, yo, bro, I've been around this shit for a while. I know J. Cole for a while. Me and J. Cole battled when we was in college.
Wow. Really?
I've been around this shit. I used to battle. I know Smack. I know all the battle rap niggas. I've been around this shit. This is a fact. When J. Cole went to St. John's, we used to do this. Like, niggas don't understand. I've been around this shit for mad long. I done seen K-Dot battle in SOBs when he was J-Rock's little nigga. Like, I've been around this shit for a lot of years, bro.
Punch, hold on. And this is the question I want to ask. Seeing how, whether people know it or not, you were very instrumental and very involved even in the growth, the success, and even maintaining the legacy of, say, GS9, even how, you know, you've helped 6ix9ine in developing relationships, whether it was with 50 or whoever else.
50 Cent, they don't give me my credit, but listen, keep going.
Do you feel like the new New York artist should kind of champion you, like, rather than you going out of your way to, all right, yo, listen, I fuck with you so much, whatever, how can I do to help? They should also realize what you've done and fuck with you a little bit more?
I'm going to be honest, and I never wanted to sound bitter, so I just waved my flag. But I don't feel like, I know for a fact that, like, the big homies don't understand it. A lot of time, I'm going to be real, everybody knows it. When they're on the come up, everyone is calling me, yo, bro, I need what you did. I've gotten calls like, yo, I need what you did. Yo, when you broke Casanova's record today in the club, how do I get that package? You know what I mean? I'm like, it's no package, nigga. I just believe. It is a tough situation for me. Like, me personally, it's tough because I know I don't get the love for it. And what people don't understand is I'm not just trying to get the love. Like I want, let's do this. Why everybody here? I want flex spot. And I'm not nervous to say it. And I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not nervous. I'm not one of the niggas who don't know what's going on. I grew up, Funkmaster Flex is the greatest of all time. He's the GOAT, right? But I want his spot. I want to outshine. I want that look. I want that. But I'm not ignorant to what they've done to be there. I want the looks. And a lot of times my peers, like even 6, like when 6 was coming up, I would talk to 6 all the time. Yo, Punch, what's up? I got 6's song on radio. That first time, I sent it over there. I got on the phone with Self. I got on the phone with Will. I got on the phone with Flex. I got on the phone with all of these niggas. Camelo, enough. This is real facts. And I'm like, yo, we got a guy. Here's Gummo. This is what it is. And that record goes, and everybody booms it down. And because it's easy to just step over me, they just act like that didn't happen. That happened. You get what I'm saying? And it's frustrating to me because I'm like, I don't get the credit for it. 6ix9ine gave me the credit by being like, I need you close with me. You my guy. You help break me. I'm going to hold you close. You're going to be my DJ. But I don't get it on the grand scale. And it's frustrating because I want that look. When my artists get really big, they forget that. You get what I'm saying? That there was someone that was the game changer in the city for me. And that's the corny shit. But I don't hold niggas to it. You get what I'm saying? I don't. It's been easier for me to deal with it since I got bread.
Punch, who is it? No, you know I'm asking? You know I'm asking? Because honestly, this is what, like, all right, same with you. Yo, every label has hit me up and said, yo, here, act. Here's our checkbook. Write your own check. Be like how you're with 6ix9ine with somebody else. And I always tell them, I say, yo, it's being genuine. That's the artist being smart. That's why he's smart. You know why? Because I'm media. He's a rapper.
Yeah.
We've developed a great, not only just working relationship, but friendship where he understands what I do, I understand what he does, and there's a good synergy within that. And also, like, I understand him as a person. A lot of times, and here's the thing. As you go along, like if I gave you the story, if I didn't give 6ix9ine that interview, like I thought about it, I was like, man, I don't even really interview niggas. And I interviewed him back then when I remember telling his label, I said, I can't post him on my Instagram page. It gets flagged every time. You know why? Everybody, their only perception of this kid is that he's a pedophile. And I told his label, I said, y'all got to do some PR with him. I love his song. His song is fire. And this is genuine. I love his song. I'm bumping on my Snap. But y'all got to do something with it. Why is this not on iTunes? They told me the hurdles, pure, born, this and that.
I know the PR, yeah.
But I tell them, I say, yo, y'all have to. 100% y'all have to do some PR shit. They call me a week later. Yo, act. This is going to sound wild. But would you please do an interview with him? He's going to speak completely open, whatever. Yeah, and I was like, I didn't mean me. But then, you know, I thought about it and I said, you know what? My whole come up in this whole industry has never been just playing it safe. I've always went all in. I've always fucked with the people who they said were the worst. This nigga is like, I've always done that. And I thought about it and I said, cool. I never met 6ix9ine at that point. I was only dealing with his manager and like slave people.
Facts.
And I met 6ix9ine, and I'm not gonna lie, how the interview was, I decided and I realized 6ix9ine, behind everything, he's a genuine person. And it was because when I did the interview with him, we did 3 or 4 versions, and his management wanted the version that was the most PC, and he said, yo, act. He hit me honestly on some real, he said, act. All I do is watch your channel. I've watched it from when I was being a bus boy in Brooklyn. And he said, one thing I know, people respect the real. And he told me, he said, put out the version of the interview that's the most realist, that's the most honest, and don't have me sugarcoating it because I'm going to look like a liar.
Facts.
And
I know,
we spoke about
it on our side. Facts.
Yeah, that was against his manager's decision.
Yeah.
And I said, okay, and I put it out. And, you know, like, we kept in contact and we linked up a couple times, and I realized this was someone who actually respected and appreciated an opportunity. And maybe it was the position he was in. Because a lot of people, you don't come from being counted out. You're on the shelf of your label. Everybody thinks you're the worst of the worst. Like, as he always famously says, he couldn't buy diapers. Maybe that's the reason why. But in reality, what most rappers do, I have a million examples, not from me, from other artists that did to other journalists or whoever in the media. When they get past your platform, they shit on you, though. They'll never fuck with you.
You know, I done did a lot of niggas' first interviews, man.
and after you help them, they don't give a fuck.
A lot of shit, a lot of shit.
And that's why I always say, when, like, I'll tell the story a million times, because when people say, why do you still fuck with 6ix9ine? My nigga, cut it out. Your favorite rapper, I helped to make millions. I made him a millionaire by giving him coverage early. And you know what he did? He flexed on me and y'all with his new chain and only fucked with the Breakfast Club and fucked with, like, these other outlets who never
Breakfast
did.
Club hot. Yeah. I know, you know I know what's going on. Bro, imagine me. You got more clout than me. You get what I'm saying? When I'm on This Is 50, niggas don't be wanting to be pissed with 50 and all shit like that sometimes. But 50's not posting the interviews like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so, that, you know, when that shit, half of the reason why I haven't been back to This Is 50 is because a lot of these rappers are just pieces of shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of them I still fuck with, but I've given a lot of niggas they first interview. A lot of niggas I fucked with them early. And they literally wait, and then when it's come, it's Breakfast Club time. And I get it. I'm not a slouch. I was doing 500,000, 1 million views every interview. You get what I'm saying? I know Breakfast Club is going to do 2 mil, 3 mil. I get it. I couldn't do that. But I'm not like a play. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm still the streets. You get what I'm saying? When I touch it, New York is paying very close attention. I'm the only voice for the young shit. That's why I attack, not to spin back to it, but that's why I say I want flex spot. It's not just to say I want flex spot. It's just to show that as a young nigga, I've touched every single new artist. Yo, when Cardi B was first coming out, bro, yo, I can't even say who, but one of the biggest legends ever, my nigga, was arguing with me, being like, yo, don't play that bitch shit, bro. Don't. And that shit is bullshit. And I looked at this shit and I got laughed out of the room and was like, Cardi B gonna win. When Cardi B first was doing her first shows, SOBs, all that shit like that, I was fighting like, no, Cardi B. I was playing forever when niggas was like, yo, you know you playing some stripper bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I was jacking it from the start. Like, I've literally, and I'm bold with it, and I want this shit to keep going. That's why I wish that we got new faces in power. Not just on radio at 2, 3 o'clock. Like, you should be on radio. I should be on radio, and I mean this. And I know that they act like radio dead, but it'd be more about the people that's there that's dead. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas be saying, yo, podcast is dead. It's only the ones that's there. Like, creating a new one is dead. Wrong. If niggas created a podcast, if me and you did a podcast tomorrow, it's booming. It don't matter. It's not dead. It's who does it. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's who does it. Nigga, you should be on radio, bro. Real shit. I should be on radio. Certain dogs should be on radio.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. At one point, radio was my goal, and then I realized I didn't have the connections. I knew no one. I wasn't in the streets. Like, you see, Punch, I'm gonna give you credit. You be in the streets with these motherfuckers. You really be there. Me, I was always bad at that, bro.
Remember Kuda, my fault, Kuda, when all of the Bloods there, where you think the Crips coming from?
I know.
6ix9ine is in the building. Where you think in Kuda that shit came from? These niggas not thinking. GS9 Gino started that video. Scooby doesn't start in that video. Where they came from? I drove, them niggas came in my car. You get what I'm, niggas not understanding what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Niggas been in the trenches. That was on Utica and Fulton Avenue in the middle of the street. 100 Bloods, 50 Crips, just in the middle of the street at Kuda. They not understanding. Niggas is on the ground level. That's why I be mad at certain
with
niggas.
No permit, too. With no permit. You niggas is wild.
Bad.
You niggas is wild.
It was mad guns there. It was mad bad shit. It was mad niggas, illegal weapons. It was mad bad. And that shit ended with not one scuffle, not one raised voice, not one. Everybody was clean. And it's because of the respect of who was there. And that shows bigger than that. That's the shit where I be like, why certain niggas not in power? Because they would never, like the big homies, could never. Them niggas can't go outside. Them niggas not comfortable. They don't go in no mall. I dare some of these big homies go to the mall. them niggas will be uncomfortable. No one will take pictures with them. Nigga, I know you can't go outside without getting love. I've been outside with you. I see what this shit is. Niggas, we got the real streets, we the pulse. But these big brands, because you don't play you know, political hug babies and kiss their kids and yo, come out to their soccer games and all this shit like that, then all of a sudden, nah, that's internet shit. Like the internet is fake. Like this 1,200 people that did in this live the whole time, 1,500. It's going up and down from a band to two band the whole time we've been here. Like this shit is invisible people. You get what I'm saying? That's what I hate about the shit. But it's going to change soon, bro. It's going to change.
I agree. And hold on real quick. Somebody said, who's the best DJ? Me or Punch? Listen, that's why we got to go on tour. I'm going to beat that nigga's ass. Punch, I'll smoke you in DJ.
Listen.
Punch, I will smoke you in. Yo, hey, listen. Punch nice. I'm going to give him his credit. I seen that nigga. He held it down. But I ain't going to lie. The thing is, nobody never seen me DJ like that. I would destroy Punch.
Listen, if you were in here in college right now, and I mean this with my heart, if you were in college right now, you got to hit me or hit Act. We're going to put it together. If you got a big college, you call us, we come, we're going to bring rappers out. We're going to make this a whole big thing. Every college, we bring out an artist, and then we go do the DJ battle. And I mean this in my heart. Everybody pop out. If you got a college connect right now, jump in my DM as soon as this live is there. Jump in that shit, and we going to do it. Because there's big bags to get, and obviously niggas can get some clout, some young hot nigga every single college that we go to, and tear it up and really show these old niggas how the fuck to do this game. They did and listen, I'm gonna have to test Punch DJ Gangster, man. Y'all I'm so mad. You know what though? I'm so mad that people think that like I never DJ'd. That low key, I've been waiting for the opportunity. Like I think this would be so dope. Act sort of turntables and say, "Yo, Punch, what's these circle shits?"
I cut it.
What's the circle shit? I know that's the